Hello everyone, this is Milton. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to read a research paper in a short time. We are going to discuss the following. Why should we read a research paper? What research paper should be read? How to read a research paper? Now, we are going to see one by one. Why should we read a research paper? To get the updated information in the particular field of research. To gain knowledge about the particular research topic. To know what are the research works have been carried out in the field of research. Absolutely. If we are a PhD research students, we will be reading a lot of research papers. What research paper should be read? We can find a lot of research articles in the internet. Can we read all? We should read legitimate peer-reviewed research papers so that we will get the genuine or correct research findings in the field of research. The research papers indexed in Web of Science and Scopus can be read for getting better results. So these indexed articles will be peer-reviewed research articles. How to read a research paper? So before that, we should understand the organization of a research paper. The research paper will consist of the following: title, abstract, introduction, literature survey or related work, proposed modeling, results and discussions, conclusion, and references. Title. First, we should read the title of the research paper. The title gives the summarized conclusion of the research work done in the research paper. We should be able to understand what is dealt with in the research paper by reading the title. The title gives us the overall idea about the research problem addressed in the research paper. Abstract. Next, we have to read the abstract very clearly. Abstract is the heart of the research paper. Abstract will give the overall idea about the research problem addressed in the research paper. Abstract will consist of the following information. Abstract will give the short introduction about the research. Abstract will give the problem addressed in the research in a short manner. Abstract will give the proposed work done in the research in a short manner. Finally, it will conclude how the proposed research is better than the previous one. We should be clear with the abstract presented in the research paper. After reading the abstract, we can decide whether to read the rest of the paper or not. If the paper is interesting and it addresses the significant research contribution that is related to our research topic, we can decide to read the paper completely or we can just leave the paper. Introduction. Introduction introduces the topic of the research. And if we are familiar with the research topic, we can very well skip the introduction section in order to save the time. And if you are not familiar with the research topic, we have to read the introduction topic fully to understand the research topic better. Related work or literature survey. This section, related work, gives the various backworks done in the particular topic of the research. Do we need to read all the backworks? In my opinion, we can skip this section in the initial stage and we can move ahead to the proposed modeling. Because the information that we gain from this section can also be understood from the proposed modeling and a results and discussion section if we read those sections in detail fully. Proposed modeling. This section, proposed modeling, explains what research is done in the particular research work and it gives how the workflow is defined. We have to read this section completely to understand what is done in the field of research. By reading this section, we will be able to understand the following. What is the drawback of the previous work? What is done to overcome the drawbacks of the previous work? As I said, we can skip related work section in the initial stage, and that information which is available in the related work section can be captured here if we read this proposed modeling section completely with understanding, because the proposed modeling section will define the drawback of the previous work initially and how it is going to be overcome in the proposed modeling. Results and discussions. This section will give the results obtained along with its discussions. This section will justify how the proposed work is advanced in the field of research. The results of the proposed work is compared with the previous works in this section. Hence, by reading the results and discussions, we will come to know what are the drawbacks of the previous works and how it is advanced in the proposed work. As I said earlier, the related work section can be skipped, and that information can be understood from this section if we read proposed modeling as well as results and discussions section clearly and completely. Later, we can read the important ones from the related work section if we need more information about it. And finally, conclusion. Conclusion gives the summarized findings of the particular research topic. This will enhance us with what is done in the particular research paper. In my opinion, the following are the important things that should be read in a research paper: and a title, abstract, proposed modeling, results and discussions, and conclusion. So these are the things should be read in a research paper. We can skip introduction as well as related work sections in the initial stage in order to save the time. If we read these topics in a research paper, we can understand what is done in the particular research paper more efficiently, and from we can derive more research questions that can be answered in our research. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this video will be useful to you. If you like this video, kindly subscribe this channel and click the bell symbol. Very soon I will meet you in another video with another concept. Thank you very much for watching.